Tonight, Edo State Governor solicits support of Nigerian Army to tackle criminality in Edo as new 4 Brigade Commander assumes office. Chinese steel company in Edo State's commitment to complement state government's development effort. Plus, Federal High Court dismisses suit seeking extradition of suspended Abba Kyari. A very good evening to you and welcome to NTA Benin News at 7. I am Udrakobong Achibong. Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki has once again solicited the support of the Nigerian Army in tackling criminal activities in the riverine areas and the forest reserves of the state. This was when the governor received the newly deployed 4 Brigade Commander, Brigadier General Danlami Dahi, on a courtesy visit to the government house. Elizabeth Omoko reports.
Edo State has enjoyed robust support from the Nigerian Army in the area of tackling security challenges, seeking collaboration from the new commander. The governor believes that the construction of the Kenwa Road leading to the Army cantonment will require more effort in tackling criminal elements, taking advantage of the waterways and the state forest reserves.
They were very happy with the support that you gave in other security agencies in the operations that took place over the weekend.
Brigadier General Dalami Ndai promises his maximum support to protecting the territorial waterways and the forest reserves. Brigadier General Ndai is the 42nd commander of the 4th Mechanized Brigade of the Nigerian Army. He assumed duty Monday 8 August this month. Until his recent appointment, he held several positions in various capacities of command, staff, and instructional within and outside the country. His last appointment was Director Admin at the Nigerian Army Resource Center, Abuja. In Benin, Elizabeth Omoko, NTA News.
The management of Yongxing Steel Company Nigeria Limited has assured the people of Edo State that it will continue to complement the development efforts of the state government through the provision of basic amenities to improve the well-being of members of its host communities. Juta Bogo reports that the company gave the assurance during the official handing over ceremony of a 100 kVA transformer it donated to Ogwa community in Ipobo Khalko government area of the state.
This transformer, inaugurated by the State Commissioner for Environment and Sustainability, is one of the ways Yongxing Steel Company reciprocates Ogwa community's gesture of accommodating the company and its staff for the past 10 years. The Public Relations Officer Isaac Olufemi, on behalf of management of the company, explained that because of the importance of electricity to the survival of small businesses and in socio-economic development, the firm decided to replace the community's 500 kVA transformer with a 1000 kVA capacity transformer.
We see that in the near future, the community will grow and become bigger, and we need more power. Electricity is essential, not just for the life comfort, but also for economic development. This 1000 kV will serve the needs of the community and small business here for a very long time to come.
Guests at the event harped on the need to sustain the cordial relationship that exists between the company and the host community.
There is a great consideration for local content in your company that I appreciate so much. You have built your promises around educating the people of this community and making sure they acquire the skills to not just to work in your company and to have the relevant skill to even work outside this place.
Members of the community appreciated the company for its support over the years.
We are happy. This transformer will go a long way to enhance our electricity supply, and also it will boost our economic activities.
We happy for waiting Chinese people they do for our community. So they build markets, they even bring transformer to our community. So we are very, very grateful.
Founded in 2013, Yongzheng Steel Company Nigeria Limited began operations in steel production in Nigeria in 2013. It has since then embarked on numerous community development initiatives in Edo State as part of its corporate social responsibility. In Benin, Jude Abubu, NTA News.
Stakeholders are urging developed nations of the world to be cautious in the use of nuclear weapons and save humanity of the devastating effect that comes with it. This is coming on the heels of this year's International Day Against Nuclear Tests. Ifoma Okafo reports.
The act of testing nuclear weapons is said to have become one of the prevalent issues in today's society. Stakeholders are urging corporates to put an end to it. They say that the use of nuclear weapons by advanced countries can adversely bring about massive destruction of lives and property. They also believe that the use of nuclear weapons can only be found necessary for the protection of each country against external invasion.
Before this time, when at the very height of the tussle between the two polar powers of the time, the US and the Soviet Union, there were feelings of apprehension that the whole of mankind might be annihilated. So there's an international agency, the IAEA, that is responsible for the regulation of nuclear weapons and associated issues. So the solution to making sure the test ban is in place and proliferation is limited is to continuously enforce or reinforce the IAEA and persuade the different nations of the world, especially the superpowers, that it's not in the interest of mankind collectively to groom nuclear weapons.
It is expected that there should be a curb. The usage should be reduced so that it will not be abused. And a day set aside like this is to remind every national, every human being that life is sacrosanct. You should not use power from above. When you say nuclear, you mean above. So power from other sources to terminate life.
The bombing of a country is not good because it's very disastrous. Because, you know, when a country have all those nuclear bombing of a thing, it can make a country economy to go back, and it can destroy many things in the country.
I feel that nobody should even think about or testing it on any country at all. I feel so bad about it, and I don't like it because it's going to destroy a lot of life, right? So you shouldn't even talk about it because they want to make money out of it. That is wrong.
Every 29th August, the world calls for the increasing awareness and education of the effect of nuclear explosion and the need for their restriction in order to achieve the goal of a nuclear weapon-free world. In Benin, Ifoma Okafo, NTA News.
The Federal High Court sitting in Abuja has dismissed a suit seeking the extradition of suspended Deputy Commissioner of Police Abba Kyari to United States of America for trial of fraud-related matters. Justice Yang Eko gave the order while delivering a judgment in a suit instituted by the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami SAN on behalf of the federal government. The court held that the extradition request lacked merit and liable for dismissal. Justice Eko also held that there was no basis to file an extradition request, having put Abba Kyari on trial in Nigeria in relation to the allegations against him in America. The suit was filed to pave way for the extradition to America of Abba Kyari to answer fraud allegations in the United States of America. A reminder that this news is being streamed on our YouTube channel, NTA Benin. You can subscribe and be part of the news online, and you can reach out to NTA Benin Newsroom on any breaking news and happenings in Edo State via the number 091 535 59648. You can also send WhatsApp messages to the same number. We now take a break. We'll be back shortly. Please stay tuned.
Next time you visit the ancient city of Benin, two things will excite you. the want and welcome of its people, and of course, the class and style of its hospitality business. Rendeki Gold, home of hospitality like no other, located in one of the most serene environments in the ancient city, truly classy and exquisite with world-class facilities, fully equipped digital multipurpose hall with life-size, ultra-high definition LED screen, 180 square meters king-size swimming pool with bubble bath, enough to leave you breathless. The exotic Ariel's Bistro and Grill restaurant with variety of continental dishes, especially some of the rarest delicacies you can find in town. Fact is, a visit will truly convince you that we are gold. Rendeki Gold is the gold wing of the prestigious Rendeki Royal Hotel at 6 Uhenuyi Street off Ihama and Boundary Roads, GRA Benin City. www.rendekihotels.com. Rendeki Gold, our hospitality is gold.
Good news for all 2022-2023 university applicants. Edo State University Uzare, owned by the Edo State government with world-class infrastructures, is currently accepting applications for admission into our undergraduate programs. Admission is open to JAM UTME candidates, direct entry candidates, and those who did not select Edo State University as their first choice during the UTME. Students who wish to transfer their studies from their current university to Edo State University Uzare are also free to apply for limited transfer spaces. So, hurry now to www.edouniversity.edu.ng to submit your application for admission as the university post-UTME comes up on the 8th of September 2022, while new students resume for the new section on the 17th of October 2022. For further inquiries, please call or visit our website and social media handles at Edo State University Uzare. We develop leaders. Signed, Acting Registrar.
It's finally here. Yes, the one-stop shop for everything electronics. Benin City, let's jubilate. It's Uyi Technical Electronics Mall, 45 Adesawa Road, Benin City. Our unique shopping mall for authentic, high-quality electronics of major brands like LG, Samsung, Scanfrost, Nexus, Hisense, and more. Get quality, authentic brand products like refrigerators, side-by-side fridges, deep freezers, front and top load washing machines, gas cookers, air conditioners, OLED and other varieties of television, DVD players, home theater, standing fans, home appliances, generators of different brands and sizes. You name it, we've got it. Get the best bargain and authentic products at Uyi Technical Electronics Mall, 45 Adesuwa Road, opposite Winners Chapel by Ihama Junction, GRA Benin City. Uyi Technical Electronic Mall. Everything electronics. We dare to stand out.
Hello there. Welcome to the newest lounge in the ancient city of Benin, Hyperion Lounge, a lounge with good food, music, drinks, karaoke, networking, exclusive for VVIP, and a relaxed environment to meet the right people. Hyperion Lounge is situated at Rooftop Floor, which has a panoramic view of the city. Visit us at 76 Akakava Central Hotel, Efedosa Signature, opposite First Bank, Benin City. For seat reservation, call 091-5111-1123. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Hyperion Central. Email info@hyperioncentral@gmail.com. All COVID-19 guidelines is strictly adhered. Hyperion Lounge, exclusivity redefined.
Many thanks for staying tuned. Aggrieved leaders of Oduduwa People's Congress (OPC) have agreed to sheathe sword following a peace process that was initiated by the Benin monarch Obaiyaware II towards resolving the misunderstanding that led to the division of the social cultural group. Leaders of the two factions, led by their presidents Prince Osibote and Otumba while Afolabi, reached consensus when they met separately with the monarch in his palace in Benin City. Eugenia Dubisi reports that the two leaders appreciated the Oba for promoting friendliness between the ancient cities of Benin and Ile-Ife.
One of the factional leaders, Prince Osibote, said
Ilife and Benin kingdoms are one and cannot do without each other as they are descendants of Odua. Also speaking, Afolabi gave a background of how OPC began few years ago, promised to reach out to all aggrieved members.
Benin, as far as the program is concerned, it started from here, and what he has told me, Benin Kingdom and Ilife is very, very important for our organization. Without these two places, we cannot move forward.
Next time we will be here, as you said, we make sure we go around all the people that are maybe their small grudges.
While reiterating the need for attitudinal change, the Oba of Benin charged members of the socio-cultural organization to shun partisan politics and form a formidable force to reckon with.
It is to protect the culture of the people, protect the welfare of the needy, those that cannot fight for themselves, those that cannot fend for themselves. Hence, in our motto, we have in Benin, Osa, Wodin, I like the two groups to find somehow in your hearts, deep in your hearts, to find how you can reconcile and come back, tell me you can come back again as one group, OPC National.
The Oba of Benin is to meet the Oni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Enita Oguwisi, Ojaja II, on a later date to further seal the peace deal. In Benin, Eugenia Ndubisi, NTA News.
Now, landowners in Ulegun community in Upoba Khaluku government area were at the government house this Monday to register their grievances over their alleged forceful possession of their parcel of land and the demolition of their property by the Secretary of the Benin Traditional Council, Frank Erabo. The Chief of Staff of Saigovu Iyoha received the protesters on behalf of the state government. Elizabeth Aboko reports.
The protesters allege that more than 60 houses at various stages of development, with some ready to be occupied, were brought down. They presented copies of legal documents from previous judgments and called on the state government to intervene.
Since 1976, we have been in this case. We got the judgment from Oba Palace. The man refused to leave our land. Then we now went to Oba Palace. Then Oba said we should go and restrain him in court. First judgment, second judgment, third judgment, fourth judgment from the government. 2019, on the 19th of September, there was a final judgment. They now ask us to take over our land and ask Ogukudi to leave the place. We have never seen a place or a community where you have two enoje. Let us help us. Now we are not homeless. We are not homeless.
We bought this land and we're not told that it belongs to our father or any other person. But all to our greatest surprise, that they were ordered from the palace to destroy all our properties.
He took us to our appeal court. The appeal court gave us judgment. There he proceeded to Supreme Court. Supreme Court gave us judgment. All the judgments, they are here.
I want to assure you, please keep on going about your normal activity. I know it's difficult. The pains are so much. Things are so difficult now. And I want to plead with you. This is a government that cares about its citizens.
The secretary to the Benin Traditional Council could not be immediately reached for comments. In Benin, Elizabeth Omako, NTA News.
And talking security matters, the Edo State Police Command says it has recorded yet another success. This time, one kidnapper has been neutralized, arms and ammunition recovered. Operations of the command in collaboration with local vigilante while on routine patrol came across on hoodlums suspected to be kidnappers who have concluded plans to operate along the Benin-Auchi Expressway by Obadan Junction on the 20th of August 2022. In a release by the Assistant Superintendent of Police, the Deputy Police Public Relations Officer of Edo Command, Jennifer Igwebu, the hoodlums, on sighting the team of the operatives, opened fire on them while sampling for safety. However, the statement says that the superior firepower from the team of police operations neutralized one suspected kidnapper, while others escaped with various degrees of gunshot injuries. The statement adds that items recovered at the scene include one cut-to-size barrel gun, 4 live cartridges, 1 handset, 1 touchlight. It says that intensive bush combing is still ongoing to arrest the fleeing members of the gang. Meanwhile, the Commissioner of Police, Edo State Command, Abutu Yarawal, firmly warns criminal elements and their cohorts to relocate from Edo State or risk being arrested will face the full wrath of the law, reassuring the good people of the state of the command's commitment to ensuring a peaceful environment for all. Away from security matters, the 2022 annual Oguname and Asigidi Festival has held in Benin City with a charge to the people to uphold the culture which makes them unique. Good Luck 9 reports that the chief priest, Agatise Onaifu, presided over the event, graced by family members, friends and well-wishers who showcased the cultural prowess of the people.
Sigidi Festival, a week-long activity held once in a year to appreciate the gods and thank the ancestors for all the benevolence upon the Benin monarch and the people of the kingdom. As a festival of thanksgiving, it entails merrymaking, and NTA News was privileged to cover the Oguname Asigidi General Dance, which entails series of activities. The output from these traditional music groups set the tone for the chief priest, who showed up when the atmosphere had reached fever pitch. Then the chief priest, adorned in his stylized apparel, visits different points to offer sacrifices and prayers to the gods. As the music rises to its crescendo, the chief priest mounts the stage for the Oguname dance and was later joined by well-wishers. Some of the guests say the festival is an attestation that the Benin tradition is evergreen and well preserved.
So when we are doing all this, for our people to know that tradition is real, it's not fake. You see that white chalk, it's mixed with salt. It's for peace to reign. It's for glory and for success. In Benin, we call it Oruwume.
We use this medium to help the Oba to pray for the Benin Kingdom. We expect good things. We use it to also pray for bad to leave the Benin Kingdom.
This is the only way we appeal to the gods for more better days to come and to cleanse the land. It's a tradition, and we have to follow up. So I just encourage other people who have tradition to follow up.
There was also a live band which thrilled the guests, who were in addition lavishly entertained. Chief Priest Agatise Onaifu is the priest over the Oguname Solution Center, situated at Uwa Street off TV Road by Deep End, Benin City. In Benin, Good Luck Enaini, NTA News.
Activities for the burial rites of Chief Sonny Uigwe have been concluded with special Thanksgiving service and social dance in Benin. Rejoice Anyemeka witnessed the event and now reports.
At the Thanksgiving service, the lead pastor of Abehe Baptist Church, Friday Egato, admonished the family of late Chief Sonny Uigwe to put their trust in God. The family of the deceased, accompanied by friends, danced to the altar with thanks offering. Prayers were also conducted for the Uigwe's family. The event later shifted to the venue of social dance in honor of the deceased, which attracted the First Lady of Edo State, Betsy Obaseki, management and staff of NTA Benin Network Center, and other notable politicians in the state. Children of late Chief Sonny Uyigwe took to the dance floor with their friends to celebrate their patriarch. To their well-wishers, late Chief Sonny Uyigwe was an icon.
My contact with him showed that the man is a pillar, is a dependable and reliable ally that you can trust.
Honorable Sonny Uyigwe was a man of justice. He don't believe in injustice. So many battles he shared with me that he fought to enthrone justice.
Children of late Chief Sonny Uyigwe said their father will be greatly missed and appreciated friends, family members, and associates who identified with them during their moment of grief.
I'm sure of who has been trying to qualify him, really. And I think at the end of the day, I can only call him my personal superstar.
He was always there to hold the family together. Like, he always wanted us to be together.
He has done a lot for me to make me who I am today. Through his encouragement, his prayers.
This is we telling the world, thank you for standing by us. Our church, our friends, our family members, and we appreciate the state governor for taking time out to stand by us throughout this period of our grief.
Late Chief Sonny Uyigwe passed away at the age of 86. In Benin, Rejoice Aniemeka, NTA News.
NTA Benin News at 7. We now take another break. We'll be back shortly. Please stay tuned.
1 year in mind, late Deaconess Florence Amenagawa Mowi. It is exactly a year today you were called home to glory. Your exit from this sinful world still leaves us in shock and pains. We are however glad that your life was wholeheartedly devoted to the service of God and humanity. We are also confident that you are in a better place, resting peacefully in the bosom of the Lord. We draw consolation from the hope that we shall meet again on that glorious morning. We all miss you, Mom. We thank Ugiagbe, all their families at Yekogba and Idokba respectively, as well as Okuo, Boedomoyi, and Omoyi families. Our gratitude also goes to Christ Chosen Church of God International and Christ Apostolic Church, and well-wishers who stood firmly by us during the burial ceremony of our dear mom. Signed, Elder Emmanuel Kwombo, on behalf of the children.
Every day, life presents hopes, dreams, and challenges. Challenges that can become successes with a little help. Because a little help can empower you to go from despair to celebration. A little help can keep you going until the race is won. A little help can turn bundles of anxiety into a bundle of joy. And with Glow Data, you get much more than just a little help. You get the biggest data deals in town to make every day glow with small wins and big wins. Dial *777# to select your Glow Data plan.
Many thanks for staying tuned. And now to sports. Nigeria home-based team Chan Eagles lost the first leg of the qualifier for African Nations Championship 0-2 to Ghana on Sunday as Bayelsa Queens qualify for the semi-finals of the CAF Women's Champions League. Paulo Mukago has details.
The African Nations Championship was introduced by the Confederation of African Football (CAF) to encourage and develop home-based talents in the continent. Under the leadership of Coach Salisu Yusuf, the team is yet to win the CHAN tournament since its inception in 2009. Held every 2 years, the championship is rated as a second-grade competition by FIFA and is inconsequential in the monthly ranking of national teams. The CHAN Eagles are expected to score 3 or 5 goals to qualify for the next round when the team play host to the West African neighbors in a fortnight. Meanwhile, Bayelsa Queens defeated Burkina Faso Women's Football Club Union Sportive 3-1 to book a place in the semi-finals day for Tuesday, 30th August. Flourish Sebastian scored in the 5th minute of the encounter before Lala Traore equalized for the Burkinabes. Bayelsa Queens regained the lead in the 38th minute through Edidion Eti, while Mary Aderemi scored the third and decisive goal for the Queens. A win for Bayelsa Queens will pave the way for them to battle for the single ticket from West Africa in the final. The winner of the WAFU B sub-regional qualifier is billed to compete in the 2022-2023 CAF Women's Champions League. For sports updates, Paul Mukago, NTA News.
Many thanks for watching. Good night.